It's crazy. I didn't think I would graduate high school or go to college my freshman year of high school.
I'm the second one in my family to go to college, third to graduate from high school.
My father dropped out when he was in 8th grade, my mother as well. So I'm actually the first one to enter high school.
My biological family, neither of them went to college.
My older sister, she went to college. But yeah, that's the first person I actually saw to go to school in our family.
If I go to college, which I plan on doing, I'm going to be the first one to go to college in my family.
Both of my parents didn't go to school when they were younger just because they were raised and born in Mexico. And they didn't get the opportunity to actually go to school. They only went for maybe 1 or 2 years.
I had bad luck in the family that I was born into. Both of my parents have backgrounds of being abused, and so when they came together, they didn't know how to raise me any other way.
So my biological mom was not a high school graduate. I want to show my kids you can go to college no matter what your background is. And so it's just really important for me to show them that anything is possible. It doesn't matter if you have a hard time, that you can get through it.
Well, my darkest times were definitely living with my abusive mom. During that time, I just had hit rock bottom, and when I entered foster care, I thought that was going to be the change in my life that I needed. I thought it was going to be all uphill from there, but it was just as bad, just in different ways. I was in foster care for 5 years. In that time, I was living in 5 different homes.
I was removed from my home for abuse reasons, and they first tried kinship care and it didn't work out, and then I moved into the Polaris house, and it was a little scary because I didn't know anybody, and I was with these random girls, and they were nice, but it wasn't anybody I knew, and I was learning to be independent while I was still trying to be a child. So it was hard, but it was worth it.
I had severe mental issues, depression, and that depression was all throughout middle school, all 3 years, and it just stayed with me in freshman year because I didn't know how to better myself.
When I was 16, I feel like I basically had dropped out, just not officially, because I would never be at school. School was not something important at that time, which I was completely wrong about.
About a year and a half, 2 years ago, I was placed in a group home in Boulder, and it was pretty hard to live in a group home. Luckily, I had my siblings with me. That's all we have is, me and my siblings, so I just try to stay positive for them. Not saying it was perfect, but yeah, it was really hard to adjust for us, but we figured it out and we made it through.
I was had to stay with my grandma, and my brother was already staying outside of the home that my mother was living at. So we ended up staying at my grandmother's house, and after a while it became obvious that they didn't have legal parental guardianship, so we couldn't get medical care, things like that. So that became kind of hard, and so we had to kind of bring the county into it.
I was first placed in foster care whenever I was about 7, and that would have been 2nd grade for me. I've probably been in and out of maybe 7 to 8 foster homes, including group homes and stuff.
My dad got pulled over once after so many times, and he was drunk at that time, so he ended up getting a DUI. He got arrested. They took him up to the ICE administration up in Aurora. He got deported.
I dropped out 3 years ago. I wasn't feeling it. I believe what my parents said is to go to work. I am a father, and I want to give what my dad didn't give to me, which is the power of education and the value of education. And that's what I want to give up to my son.
I just didn't see success, and it was hard. So I would tell myself, just don't give up, keep going, reach out. I got accepted into 3 schools, CSU, UNC, and CU.
In 5 years, I hope to be graduating from law school and entering my career, which is very intimidating, but I'm very excited for it. I'm a co-organizer for a foster youth advocacy group called Project Foster Power, and we are a group of youth aged 15 to 25 who have come together to create change and improve the foster care system.
I'm actually doing my CNA right now, and I want to start college in the fall.
Felt like I kind of had to be resilient. I didn't feel like I really had a choice or like it was up to me. I'm very interested in higher mathematics, and I love now learning about calculus and learning about linear algebra and those kinds of things.
I'm going to Front Range for 2 years after high school, and then my plan from there is to go up to CU for like another 8 or 6. I'm planning on getting a PhD in astronomy. I love space. I never really had anyone there to tell me I could until I entered high school, and then I started liking it and then made friends, and then people actually started being like, yeah, you could do this, yeah, you can do this. And like whenever I didn't think I could, people were like, yes, you can.
In life, it hands you a lot of bad experiences. It hands you some eventful times, and it's normal for everybody. That's how life is. But it's important to take from those lessons. For me, it was very dark, but now I could look back and say, I grew very strong from the person I was.
I'm interested in the medical field just because I love helping people, and I feel like I could be good at it. Like, if you want to do something that you love, then go for it, Don't, just because other people tell you, oh, you have to be this, to be something, don't worry about what they have to say, As long as you love to do it, then go ahead and do it.
At the end of the day, there's nothing you can't do. Living in a group home or not, you can still, achieve what you want in life.
I graduated high school. I didn't think I was going to. I graduated high school. I learned what it took to, I guess, become more successful, because I had given up on going to high school and doing anything, and I had to take 3 buses to get to school. But I got there and I graduated, and I can honestly say, like, moving to Polaris House turned around my life. When I went into foster care, I didn't think that I was going to become anything. So I was super excited for a second opportunity.
And I told my mom, I told my dad, I'm going to college, and they're very happy for me. And later in life, I could tell my son, my chips were down, but I got myself to college. He can too.
Thank you so much. Whether you stayed or left in my life, that it helped me learn a lesson. It helped better me.
You really don't know me, but you're paying for my education for me to be a better person. And you're doing that without even knowing me. And I think that's something great.
Actually, I had a really good caseworker who really helped me. And I was really thankful for that, to have somebody to help me. And like, literally, I just want to thank her. Like, every time I see her, I just want to hug her so much, because she's literally the best thing in my life. She's really helped me out going to college and stuff.
I really want to thank them for actually giving me this opportunity, to pursue my education.
This really creates a lot of new opportunities for these people that they really, really wouldn't have, even if they are very hardworking people.
If I were to say anything to all my supports throughout however long I've been part of the system and stuff, I'd just give them a big thank you, because they've all done so much for me. Really, they have.
My life has changed through the scholarships and through the support that many, many, many people have shown me. Strangers I'll never meet have supported me in ways that I can't give back, other than to be as successful as I can be.
Well, you're helping 3 other kids. So that's kind of the part that I'm like, you're helping a family move up in life. And I'm so thankful.